Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for tuning in to another episode of the Generational Wrestling Podcast. As always, is yours truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold, the franchise, aka the showstopper, better known as the GOW's resident tribal chief. And with me, as always, I got my tag team partner, my brother, my family. He is the flyest in the room, Mr. 1, 2, 3. Pin that ass down, K Breezy, aka Kane Too Cold in the building, bro. What's good?
Man, nothing much, man. We got Drew McIntyre pissed because he wasn't added to the match, which I would be pissed too because I just assumed he was gonna be in it. Coming down with his sword, swinging it at everybody, clearing out the ring. I don't know what the hell Pierce was thinking, man. I don't know what the hell they was thinking.
I don't know what the hell Drew thinking, swinging that damn sword. Now, I know him and Angela are very close. I get that. But, man, hey, all it takes is a little too much baby oil on the fingertips and that sword go flying into the crowd and VKM, you got a lawsuit on your hands, sir.
Lawsuit, man. That's the end of the WWE.
You know it. Hey, if the World Wildlife Fund couldn't stop it, guess what? Drew McIntyre swinging the sword into a crowd that'll put an end to that ass. Tony Khan, you welcome. But Too Cold, man, hey, not a bad episode of Friday Night Smackdown, man. Before we get into the card, what are your thoughts so far?
You say what?
I said not a bad episode of SmackDown so far. I said, what are your thoughts, man, on the card? I mean, by no means was it great, but I mean, I feel like we've had a lot of work.
Yeah, it was okay. It's okay. It's not like the Naomi and Sasha Banks, tag match with Baszler and Natalya. That was cool. It was another match that happened. The Flair and Tony Storm thing. Well, we'll see where that goes. It was okay. So far, it was okay. Nothing really like man, like yo, that's really big. The Cesaro, the first
in the words of MJF, it was very mid. It was
very mid. It's a very mid show. The Cesaro and Rich Hobbs match wasn't too bad. I actually liked it. It was cool. It was cool. It was cool. Nothing. Like, oh man, that was awesome. Like nothing like that.
My boy Earl says,
Drew coming out with the damn sword swinging it seems to have been the most interesting thing.
Earl says, my women's tag match thoughts, stealing from Booker T. Tell me I did not just see that. Hey, Earl wasn't happy, man. Earl Benjamin, what's up, big dog?
What up, man? Benjamin, man?
Yeah. If I had to compare this episode of SmackDown to some of that mean green ganja machine, it's that Reggie. It's that Reggie for sure. But anywho, man, we gonna go over this.
It was
Hey, seeds all in that thing. But Larry, let's talk about what happened on the match cards. Hey, man, look. Anywho, all right, so we started off tonight, man. We get the tribal chief, the universal champion. We get Roman Reigns. He enters the ring with Paul Heyman, the wise man. Of course, we got Caleb Braxton. Before Caleb Braxton can even ask a question, man, Paul Heyman read her ass up and down, left to right, got her ass up out of there. And then we got Roman Reigns, man. Roman Reigns calls Big E and Brock Lesnar losers, saying that he's running laps around the roster, addresses the Black Friday Battle Royale, which will happen later on in the night, currently happening now. It says his retirement may be happening sooner than later. Too Cold. All right. We know Roman. He's been dabbling, a little bit in the movie thing. Everything he said, for the most part, is pretty much true. I mean, he's dominated the roster. Management at this point, man, you kind of run it thin, and we know a storyline. But let's be honest, for the last 7-8 years, WWE's been trying to force Roman as that guy on the fans, and recently, up until last year, people really didn't buy it, and now he's on the best run of his career, the most dominant run of his career. I mean, the guy's held the title for over, a year, and he's looking dominant as ever, but he's running out of, competition. So far, seemingly, do we think this really could be the final years for Roman Reigns?
I mean, he was right. I just flat out, man. He was right. He's ran through every goddamn body, man. We asked this question earlier, man. Who's gonna fight Roman? Okay, they somehow got Drew out of the damn ring, so he's not in the match. So I don't see him. So I don't see none of these guys in this ring. There's nobody in this ring I look
Not
at
a
it
single
like, man,
soul.
they got an opportunity to beat him. So I look at what he says and just just being 100.
You know what's kind of irritating my soul? You cut all those damn people, and you got about what, maybe let's say 10, 15 people. Let's be generous, even say 20 people in the ring right now. And with the exception of Ridge Holland, and I put some respect on Sheamus' name as a former champion, Cesaro's a strong contender. But honestly, man, out of all these people, minus the three I just named, there's nobody I even want to see challenge for the title in this match, which is the crazy part.
Right, which is why I'm like, which is why, like I said, when we was trying to figure out earlier, man, like who we said Jeff Hardy, we said Xavier Woods. Hell, I don't even see Xavier in this match. Like he's not in it. Like, okay, Drew's not in it. So that right there took out two of the people I named. I said Jeff. I can see Jeff winning it, but it'd just be like a nostalgia just thing. Jeff just does it, and then he'll lose. But it's just like, oh, Jeff Hardy. Oh, he had an opportunity. I'm not seeing too much of an opportunity out of it, and then just another name for Roman Reigns to smash through. And that's what it's looking like right now. It's looking like Jeff Hardy is going to be the one that's going to win this.
Well, speaking of Jeff Hardy, man,
Or
we ended up
Ricochet.
getting the same. We ended up getting a recap of Jeff Hardy and Drew McIntyre last week. With Corbin and Madcap Moss, which would then set up our first match of the night. We get a tag team match. We got Hardy and McIntyre versus Corbin and Moss. Hardy and McIntyre ended up picking up the victory, man. Tuco, what did you think of this match, if anything?
Man, I didn't really think too much of it. It was well, one, they're in Jeff Hardy's hometown, so of course hometown pop. Other than that, man, he got the victory. That was it. Like I said, this was a very show. This was a very mid show. It's not nothing really profound about it. Oh, Cesaro's out. Oh, no Cesaro.
Corbin just eliminated his own dude, Madcap Moss. So I want to know what's this gonna set up, if anything. Next match, maybe we get Ridge Holland versus Cesaro. Cesaro ended up picking up the victory. You alluded to it earlier. This was not a bad match. The only thing that I didn't like about this was the fact that you debuted Ridge Holland, with Sheamus's music. You could have had Sheamus come out and been a supporter or whatever for Ridge Holland, but it's like, damn, you already starting Ridge Holland off as pretty much second to Sheamus, which I don't like. And then, like I said, Cesaro, he ended up picking up the victory, but I didn't like this because Cesaro ended up picking up the victory via roll up. We all know, man, Cesaro is much better. Cesaro deserves better than that.
But
I get, huh?
I told you. I told you. I said I can see Cesaro winning, but there'll be a different story. But that's how they build NXT people. When you come on SmackDown, you have matches and you lose. When you go on Raw, you lose matches you shouldn't lose. So it's like I told you, man.
Yeah.
I really don't have high expectations. So it'd be surprising to see what they do. The only thing I could see being done was Cesaro getting a clean victory over him, which he ended up getting. It doesn't do much for Hollins, but it's a victory for Cesaro. But
yeah,
it ain't gonna lead to nothing. It ain't gonna lead. That's the sad part. It won't lead to shit. He'll lose his neck. He got eliminated in this match, so that was the big payback. But whatever the next match is, he'll probably lose that too. But I don't really see much coming from it.
Next up, man, we get that boy Rick Boogs versus Angel. Now, why they keep on cutting these people's last names, I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, Angel. I'm gonna call him motherfucking Angel Garza because that's who he is. Angel Garza ended up picking up the victory via the wing clipper. I didn't really care for this match. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't. So, I mean, can I say the next thing that happened?
Oh, I don't care.
Good, because I don't either. All right, next up, we had a recap of the Charlotte Becky match at Survivor Series. Then we had Charlotte. She came out. She, talked a little shit about Becky Lynch and how Becky couldn't pick up the victory cleanly. Then we had our girl Toni Storm come out. Now, just when you think they're going to let Toni Storm be great, they had to make her look like a jive ass. Because guess what? We get Toni Storm. She challenges Charlotte. Charlotte goes for a cheap shot. Toni ain't having that. Both the women go outside the ring. And not only does Toni Storm get pie faced once by the queen, but then she sits there and take another one, a second one. I'm like, okay, the first one, okay, she caught you off guard. Boom, you didn't expect it. Shock, boom, I got it. Cool, I can rock with that. But then you're supposed to be the one challenging the queen, coming after the queen's throne. And then you sit there and let her mush you again like a peasant, like a peon, like a less than, like a have-not. I can't, too cold. What did you think? What did you think of our girl, man? Toni Storm getting pie faced by Queen Superior herself, man. That hurt credibility a little bit for me. I know it ain't that big of a deal.
Yeah, because it should have went the other way around. That's why it should have been Toni putting the pie to make the queen look ridiculous. Would have been the bigger thing. That would have. I'm sorry, I was listening to what Cole was saying. But it would have looked better if Toni would have put the pie in Charlotte's face. Like, you don't want to give me an opportunity. You think I'm a joke? All right, I got you. Bam, bitch. Haha, I got you. And then and then Charlotte being mad. So now Charlotte's being so mad that she's gonna fight Toni Storm, and they're gonna have a match.
Yeah,
that's the way that should have. I mean, if you're trying to build that. Toni Storm's trying to, get her way. That's how you can use Toni Storm of trying to get her way into a title match with Charlotte Flair. She's coming out. She's challenging her. Charlotte's not taking her seriously. And then when Charlotte tries to take advantage of her, Toni gets the upper hand. Like, all right, now that I've embarrassed you, now you're gonna give me that match, and then we get that match. Like, it's not that complicated. You ain't really gotta. You didn't really. It's not that hard. You didn't really have to do a whole lot. You just one simple thing. Just switch who takes the pie. That's it. That's all you had to do. If you'd have did that would have been fine. It'd been cool because now, like, all right, Toni's getting a little momentum. All right, now Charlotte's gonna take her seriously because Charlotte's gonna be ready to whoop that ass. Okay, cool.
Right.
Now the bigger issue would have been. What would have happened in their supposed match that we'll get eventually? Rick Boobs gone.
Rick Boobs. Is Jeff Hardy still in the match?
Yeah, he's still in the match. He's laying on the floor. I told you. Hey, I told you, man. It's either him or Ricochet.
I couldn't see. But yeah, I mean, you are absolutely correct. The great I'm not even gonna hit you with a James Ellsworth quote, so I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna say, man, the historical philosopher Drake once said, it can all be so simple. And that's really what it is, man. It could really could. It really could all be so simple. But man, too cold. So next up, we get a recap of Sasha Banks and Shotzi Blackheart Survivor Series. Then we get a one-on-one with Banks and DeVille backstage, in which we got Sasha Banks pretty much, checking Sonya Deville like, hey, what's your problem with Naomi? Is it the fact that she's a two-time SmackDown Women's Champion? She's more athletic. She's more popular. She got a bigger following. I'm liking this, man, because I'm really, really feeling like maybe around Royal Rumble time, we're going to get that Naomi and that Sonya Deville match. But Sonya Deville ain't like that. So then we get a tag team match. We get Sonya Deville putting Banks and Naomi in the match against Natalya and Tamina, in which Natalya ended up losing to Naomi. Tuco, man. I wasn't this match. I said Natalya and Tamina. Excuse me, Natalya and Shayna Baszler. I feel like this match, man, it had too much star power to be as lackluster as it was, man. What are your thoughts on this one?
It was just a basic tag match.
Yeah.
They beat down on Naomi. Sasha got a few good things in, and Naomi ended up getting bam. Damn, that was nice. Again, nothing wowing, nothing. Man, that's different. It's just, okay, all right. What's next?
Well, speaking of what's next, man, we got this.
Like it was an okay show. Like the match, like the match was okay. Like it was a really good match. It was watchable, but it wasn't like, okay, they had a tag match. Okay, cool.
Well, you know, I mean, right now after that, of course, we get the main event, which we get this mid-ass battle royal, and whoever wins this will become the #1 contender for Roman Reigns' Universal Championship. I don't know why I feel like whoever wins this is gonna get the shit spirit out of my Roman Reigns, or
They
get attacked by
are
the
because
Usos.
they are. Whoever's gonna win is gonna get smashed by Roman Reigns. Dude, this is the mid card of evil and catering battle royal. This is really what this is. There is no. I see why Drew is now not in this match. He's like, Drew would have been too obvious. That's why he's not
Too
in
obvious.
it. You're trying to give opportunity to somebody else. You're trying to build a newer star, I guess. But in the end, you're just gonna pick the oldest star to go up against Roman Reigns because he's still popular with the people. And Ricochet is now gone. So now you're down to Jeff Hardy against Sheamus and Corbin. So you know which way you about to go.
Yeah, bro. I don't. Yeah, because you're not gonna have Roman Reigns going up against a heel. I mean, that's not really WWE's booking logic. So you're not gonna have him going up against Corbin.
It would be different. I'm not gonna lie.
It would be different. It would be. And because you know what, I think Sheamus versus Roman. I think that match, them two as heels. I think that should have tear the roof down. But I don't think Vince has that vision.
You know who I could see win this?
Who?
If he doesn't get eliminated, I can see Corbin fucking around winning this.
Bruh, don't say that. Don't say that.
I do. Come on, man. I'm looking at it, man. Jeff Hardy is the obvious, but if they want to go different, it would be either Sheamus or Corbin.
All right, so I think we can scratch Sheamus off for now. I can see Corbin. I can see Corbin.
Like it would be different, but I don't know if they would want to go heel versus heel.
Hey, Earl says, I told y'all a month ago to prepare for Jeff Hardy's retirement tour, man. Could this be Jeff Hardy's final hurrah? This is his last run, you think?
Oh, yeah, I can see that. He can't even get up the top rope to do the whisper in the wind the same way no more.
hey, don't do my boy like that, man. You know how many tables he done swan time through for us?
And he's dope. And Corbin's nope. Twist of fate.
Come on, Jeff.
Man, nobody's going nowhere.
Hey, man, for the longest time, I didn't know that he had pantyhose on his arms.
Yeah, man, he's been wearing women's
Yeah, but like when I actually heard like the story, Jeff Hardy won. Hell no. All right, well.
Told you, man.
All right, the hometown boy. All right, now watch his ass get attacked by the Usos. Oh, never mind. Sami Zayn. Oh, shit. Sami Zayn never got eliminated.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Sami Zayn. I forgot about Sami Zayn not getting eliminated. I forgot because he rolled out the end.
Oh, shit. All right, well. Never mind then, Tuco.
Well, shit, hell, that's still different, Sami Zayn. Like,
hey, I'm not mad at it, though. I'm not mad at it. Oh, wow. Okay. Dude, I don't even remember Sami being in the damn match, but okay.
he was in a match. He got thrown out earlier. Like, Sami Zayn versus Roman Reigns. Like, they laughing at it. Like, they are chuckling up at this.
All right. So Brock Lesnar's suspension has been lifted. Next week, Brock Lesnar coming back next week. All right, let's go. Let's go. The beast is back. Yeah, Adam Pearce, sit your bald ass down, sir. Yeah, you see the bloodline ain't laughing no more, too, Cole. You see that? Oh man.
I'm sorry. I'm a few seconds behind you, man. So I'm hearing it.
All right. Well, you got the Roman Reigns. I said the Roman Reigns. You got the champ Roman Reigns, facing off against the wise man, Paul Heyman. And he ain't like that. So too cold, man. Hey.
Brock.
Hey.
So now Sami Zayn just he's looking at the Usos.
What's up, Joe?
Man. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm catching the end of the.
Hey, apparently Earl, man, he ain't a fan of Reigns versus Zayn. Come on, Earl.
Man, because really, come on, man. You saw them. They were laughing. They were laughing, dude. We're all laughing at it because it's like really Sami Zayn. Now, I said it would be different if it was Corbin or Sheamus, because at least with one of them, it would be almost believable that they could possibly win it. But Sami Zayn, now I'm not saying don't sleep on Sami Zayn, but dude, man, I don't see Sami doing much in this match. Some real shenanigans are going to have to go down for Sami Zayn to be Universal Champion. Like seriously. I didn't go anywhere. I'm just adjusting my TV here.
No, you good, because while you adjusting your TV, man, I'm adjusting my TV. Leo says, wow, man, was so hyped for Jeff. I mean, everybody was hyped for Jeff. It ain't just you. We were all hyped for the charismatic enigma, the future Hall of Famer. But I guess Vince McMahon had other plans in mind, man. It's gonna be Sami Zayn. So,
man, that's funny. Sami Zayn won. Yo, man, that was definitely not. I didn't see Sami Zayn. I kind of forgot he got left out, but I definitely didn't see Sami Zayn. Where was my channel?
Yeah. Well, hey man, it ain't just you, Alex. I think we all forgot about Sami Zayn. So it is what it is. But man, hey, look, man, we got that AEW Rampage coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? So we about to see what this card hitting for right here. Tuco, man.
Introduction is going on right now.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, man, before we get off here and get ready to come back for the people?
Very mid show. Very mid main event. Adam Cole looks like Adam Cole, Bobby Fish is starting it off against the Best Friends. Yeah, man, very mid show. Nothing really other than the suspension has been lifted, which I'm not even understanding why there was a suspension in the first place. He was suspended for a long time. So Brock Lesnar will be back next Friday on SmackDown, and yeah, man, we'll go from there.
All right, man. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all in about 35 to 40 minutes. As always, it's your truly, the 28-year-old piece of gold. He's too cold. And yes, we will be doing our third show. And yes, I'll be wearing the same shirt with a different background. Don't judge me. Shut up.
Right. Don't judge me. Shit.